Buenos dias, mi amigos. What's going on, Scoobs? How are you doing, Crystal and Juan? What's going on, Councilman Chef, T-Bone, Carlos? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? So all of you who had packages here and orders here, should be excited to know that all orders have been shipped. Yep, all orders have been shipped. If you have one coming and I have your email address, your email will have the tracking in it. They will be in the post office tomorrow as the post office is closed by the time I leave here today. I am excited. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 packages of varying sizes. So get ready. All the fun is coming. Carlos, I did not send your Black Panther book. I am assuming that is going to be part of your trade for the Predator when the Predator is revealed. So I went ahead and I just kept that. I called my own play. If that was wrong, just let me know. I'll send it to you. It takes me all of 4 minutes to package up securely one comic book and print a label. But I figured, and it looks like successfully, that you wanted that here because that's going to be part of a trade. Already did it, man. I like to think I know my peeps. And that is that. Everything else went. There were a couple of people that asked me to hold a couple of things a couple of weeks ago. I shipped them after a couple of weeks. If trades weren't announced, they're out. The trade from you guys on Friday has been done. That was completed. You don't have to worry about that one. But I had 1 or 2 items that have been sitting here for like a month and a half. Everything's packed now. I have a clean slate. I'm simply waiting on Alex to respond to the email and for the Predator to be hit in Modern Day Renaissance for the trade. In exciting news, I have spent 4 hours, well, it was like 3 hours and 22 minutes, revamping what you see on your screen, albeit this is not what I have revamped. I have gone in and I have rebuilt an entire new rig in OBS so that in the very near future, you will see us live on Twitch and simultaneously live in a vertical format on Instagram. So, if you would prefer to use Instagram for some reason, you have an option to do so in the very near future. Now, unfortunately, there will come a cost, and I don't mean financially, I mean aesthetically, as quite a few of the functions that we really truly enjoy here will be eliminated due to the limitations of Streamlabs as opposed to OBS, which we're currently using. A lot of the sounds are going to be going away. What the hello, lady? A lot of the visuals be going away, and the stream will be pretty dumbed down because of the shift to Instagram, but it's what the people want, they say, and we have to give the people what they want. And now I drink. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now. Exactly right. No idea what's going on right now. What up, Scoops? Scoob? Scuba has an announcement to make. I know Scuba probably didn't expect me to put him on the spot, but Scoob has an announcement to make, and I'm going to leave it to Scoobs to do that. I am not going to steal his thunder. Go ahead, Scoobs. Let all of these beautiful people know your secret. Not the one about you loving frozen fish sticks. We already know about that one. Tell them the other awesome news. And not that fish sticks are now available in both haddock and red snapper. I'm talking about the non-fish stick related one. Scuba says, I am the new head moderator here. You're all under my rule. That is categorically false. That's not true. It's only minorly true. He has other great news, but he's bashful. He's shy, if you will. Scoob's a man of action on the pinball board, but maybe not when announcing awesome things are happening to him. I mean, if he doesn't announce it, I will. I'm a absolutely put him on the spot. But everybody gets good news. And Scuba got some good news. Just remind me I have to open up my phone. I have somewhat of a game plan for this week. It's a loose-fitting game plan, but a game plan nonetheless. Oh, by the way, it's right here, Carlos, because I'm waiting for it to get pulled. So I kept it on hand, ready to send to you, BT Dub. There are two things I would love to quote unquote push this week. Two things that I think are the great bang for your buck. One of those is the last of the TMNT. There's 5 left. 5 left. 5. Scuba says keeping it a secret is more fun. He's just teasing us at this point. Hits in TMNT besides this gigantic amazing one, besides this Ronin one, besides the giveaway, we got some Michelangelo. We love the foot. And some Donatello. Prue says, I, for one, want to hear more about these fish sticks. Prue Scuba loves fish sticks. Not the fresh ones that are breaded and fried right after catching. He likes the mass-produced frozen fish sticks. He doesn't even enjoy Long John Silver's fish. He wants it straight out of a box, sometimes heating it, but definitely dipping it in tartar sauce. Scoobs, he wants somebody to hit the Predator so that he can trade the unbelievably good Black Panther that he pulled. Lady. Oh, Lady pays attention. Councilman Chef says, if Scoobs does not want to spill some stuff, I will. Go ahead and spill, Councilman Chef. I want to hear it. We want to hear it. Have at you. So yeah, I think a TMNT sellout, getting this Eastman into somebody's hands would be a great end of May. Scoop says, bad news, Carlos. If I hit it, you are SOL, which we all know stands for so out of luck. Lego. Get it. Man, that would be nice. A little brick and mortar brick shop. Everybody loves Lego. And if they say they don't, they're lying to you. Come here. You got this right here. You got a little something. There you go. Now you look good. Now you look good. So mean, Carlos says. Well, listen. Scuba is an agent of chaos. He loves pinball. Pinball is mostly chaos with a little bit of control. Let's face it, you can only control 2 to 4 flippers depending on the table. And other than that, it is sheer chaos. I think this is why I like pinball. You know what I think would do really well? And if anybody steals this idea, I only want 10%. I'm just saying, I only want 10%. It is time to go old school with games. Get a space and fill it with nothing but pinball machines. A mix of vintage and modern, and have a pinball city. That nostalgia is going to catch on. You will make buckets of money after you pay for your stupidly expensive machines. Scuba will tell you they're not cheap. But I know every time I chat with somebody and mention pinball, their eyes light up, both young and old. Even with the young people going, oh, I used to play that on my computer. Kevin, pull the plunger yourself and slap the buttons to move the flippers physically. I think it would do well. Jeff. Right? I get it, man. Forgive me. I've been here since 11 a.m. I am just a little bit bushed. Oh, yeah. It is so good. Guess I could take the salt sticker off. Now, I said there was a couple of things that I would love to see move the other one. Never been a Black Panther fan, he says. Well, good if you hit the Predator, there's no better time to learn to love the Black Panther. The other one, I don't know if he'd kick his butt. I I don't know. It depends if the Predator could get through the suit. We know it's bulletproof. We don't know if it's laser proof. We know it absorbs kinetic energy. Does it absorb energy? Don't know. Hasn't been tested to that capacity. The other thing that I would love to see move, for the sake of our dear friend Lee Cozy, is this one. There are still 12. This one, yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer of a go. But there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of the 12 are instantly recognizable. Everybody knows their name. Everybody knows what they do and who they are. They are hits, highlights, and some of them even feature the new Cozy signature. This one. Not this one. Just this one. If anybody wants to know the letters of any of these, actually, guess I can fit a few more in screen. Didn't think I could. I thought I was more limited than I was. There we go. KSS, oh man, how do you not know what this is by now? This is like the Jimmy Jam. This is a go ahead and pick your own. We did this for the first time. Hold on, people, I gotta move. I added the chat logoing, so let me move that over a little bit. Let's do a little bit of that. There we go. Maybe move that down a little. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas. This is the Cozy X Sig Series. You get to pick any one of these original Cozies, and you get a sealed box of Sig Series for $109.99. It is, each one of these have a letter assigned to them. You select the letter on the site in the drop-down. And then as soon as you buy it, remove that letter from, which reminds me, I gotta open up that window. I knew I forgot to open something. Okay. All right. There we go. The giveaways, there's 2 of them. One of them is pretty unbelievable. The other one is awesome for a different reason. So 2 giveaways. Whoever is on top of the list will get the Vader. Whoever's on the bottom will get the Urso. The Vader is an official Galactic Files Series 2. What up, Panda? How you doing? And the other giveaway is Galen Urso. So 2 giveaways for 2 winners. Right? Oh, I get it, Chef. So those are the two. I mean, obviously, we have the insane and hilarious Paul Maitland that are available. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface of that product. And of course, Kai right above my shiny dome and Lee next to my ear. Good holiday weekend. I did nothing. It was glorious. I did nothing. It felt good. Given the chance, I would do nothing again. 10 of 10 would recommend doing nothing. Getting dubs? Did me and James get some dubs? Friday we did. Friday. Friday they dropped the new season. No exaggeration. The first game we played together, the very first game on Friday of the new season, was a victory royale. The second game we played together for the season, right afterwards, was a victory royale. We went back to back crowns in our first two games. Then we fell to third place, then to 10th, and then another victory royale. So, needless to say, he and I already have this season on lock. And I believe Saturday we may have played a game and got another dub. Unfortunately, you have to go on his account to see it because he was the team leader. He gets the dub. But you can see his duo's win record is like 10%. he's winning 10% of his games, which is a lot in Fortnite. If you're winning 10% of your games, you're doing good. He plays on Xbox. I play on PC, but I actually am dumb. So I use a controller on PC because I just don't want to sit up straight and have good posture for 10 hours. So I actually remove the advantage of having a mouse and I play with a controller on PC. And the only reason I do it is because we don't own two Xboxes. And I don't want to drop another 500 for another Series X. So, and I really don't care about my record or how well I do. I just play for him. But he plays on the Xbox and I play on the console. Or I'm sorry, on the PC. No build? Absolutely. We do not play build. We are a no build household. Um, Once they allowed cross platforming, build became PC advantage because you could hotkey a basically an entire tower. And that was categorically unfair to my son who was on an Xbox. So once they basically cross platformed, we stopped all build play. It's just not fair. So that's what's up. We also, so typically I'm usually like level 2 platinum in ranked. And that forces him to, you have to play at whatever the higher ranked person's level is. So we usually play unranked so that my 8-year-old is not forced to play platinum level 2. Question: anyone know where to look for dark sunglasses that will make my headaches in the bright sun? It's not necessarily dark sunglasses you need for headaches. You need a UV filter. These glasses filter out blue light, blue wavelengths from computer screens and the sun alike. You can, let's see if I can get it to do it. They have the slightest yellow tint when you look through them. It's very slight. I only recognize it when I first put them on, how the slight yellow is. But you can see the blue coating. There you go. There's a good shot of it. Ever since I started paying the extra $50 for the blue light filter, my migraines have been near nada. Instant 4K graphics on my screen. Yeah, absolutely do it. I will tell you, I don't play a lot. I typically play with, if James is playing, I will, if Maitland is around, I will play. 90% of the time, if you see me on, I'm with James. Um, but yeah, send it. I have been obsessed with Black Desert Online, which is it's pretty, I don't know why I have you on this screen. I need you on this screen. It's pretty much a dead game. It's 8 years old. It is like only 10% of the population used to. But Black Desert Online is my escapism game. I can spend the entire day fishing or training horses or chopping down trees. Um, all the stuff I can't do in real life. So it has become not my battling monsters game, but my fantasizing about normal life game. I played Rust. I played Rift. I've played. Rift was a really good game. And then they just destroyed it by adding way too much customization to the point where you couldn't tell what was going on because there were so many odd things going on. Like people driving motorcycles are just like, all right, you guys, you wowed this into oblivion. But yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about Rust as well. I don't like playing with other people per se because people cheat or or gleam the cube. Any places to look gorgeous those sunglasses? I bought my glasses online. My sunglasses are prescription from Oakley. But we had at the time really good eye care. I only paid like $80 for them. Yep. Yellow tinted are, first of all, fantastic for shooting. Secondly, also really good for golfing. If you're not a good golfer and you end up in the rough, yellow tinted glasses will make your ball pop a lot more in the tall grass. Pretty much any place that does either prescription glasses or sell sunglasses. Usually, 90% of sunglass places can actually do prescriptions as long as you provide a prescription, and if you don't need prescriptions for whatever the amount of money is that it costs to put the coating on, they can usually put the coating on. So you can literally just Google, blue light filtered sunglasses. Not playing golf helps with the golf game. Yeah, it does. Hold on. I'll even Google it for you. Why does my Google look so weird? Wow, the pop-ups are insane. Why? Why? There shouldn't be pop-ups on this. That's very interesting. Stop. Boop. Shield your eyes with or without prescription. I'm pretty sure this is where I got my glasses from. Maybe not. Oh, it's not where I got mine from. Where did I get mine from then? Hold on. I got them from. Ooh, get yourself some blue blockers, man. Blue blockers work. There you go. Bam! Blue light blocking sunglasses. Hit a ball over the nets. Ha ha ha. Nice. Wiley X sounds familiar. Ooh, those are stylish. There you go, man. Just blue blockers. Look for blue light blocking sunglasses. I'm telling you, man, it makes a difference. It really does. Blue lens does not mean blue blocker. Actually, you need a yellow lens, I believe it is, that creates the blue blocking because it's the opposite. But just Google blue light blocking sunglasses and take your pick. They're all the same. Good old blue blockers. Oh, goodness gracious. Moist! What's up, Paul Moistland? Paul, we were just talking about you. It's true. We were mentioning your amazing art that is right above me, and we were also mentioning your prowess on the Fortnite field. How are you, Paul? Paul, your rescue pupper. I gotta know. Did you even bother putting up found signs? Or are you just gonna take that amazing dog and keep it because it's amazing? More swampy than moist. I mean, yeah. Chef, did you lose your power this weekend? Poor Texas and their over-fried grid yet again failed. The wife wants to keep him. Listen, that is definitely a trained dog. No doubt about it. I think that dog is older than you may think it is. Um, and it's brindle, which is typically very expensive. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Oh no no I'm familiar, Chef. I saw the North Texas baseball sized hail, and I saw the Walmart lose all of its uh poo. What's it called? The windows on the roof that let light come through. I forgot the name. Oh, nice, Scoobs. You'll get one. You think he's a dump? Interesting. Interesting. Like Kaylee? Well, hey, that's even better then. His demeanor just looked way too calm to be under a year. But then again, if your last few months, because he looks like he's been out there for a couple months, not a sunroof, Scoop, because that's what I keep wanting to say, Scoobs. I keep wanting to say sunroof, but it's like it's called something else in it. Skylight, Prue. Damn it, man! Thank you, Prue. Skylight. The northern Texas Walmarts, all the skylights blew out because of the boss baseball size hail. Paul, as I was saying, that dog looks like it had a really tough couple of months. So I guess that could take the puppiness out of you pretty quickly. So valid. But that is, I'm not a dog person. I am a tried and true cat person. I like other people's dogs. I enjoy playing with other people's dogs, knowing that I have no responsibility with them. It's the moment I have the responsibility of a dog that I don't like it. And I will tell you, I like that dog. I like the cut of his jib. That is a pretty dope dog, man. And again, brindle dogs, highly sought after, especially a full brindle. Well, okay. And you have to, I mean, I only have two small short videos to make judgment from, so obviously you know way more than I do. But yeah, looks like a great pupper. Hey, listen, maybe you just throw up one sign where nobody will see it so you can say you tried, and then you go ahead and keep that dog because that dog looks like it already likes you. And you've already saved its life. You've already given it food and toys and de-ticked it and de-fleed it. I think that dog's going to be pretty damn loyal to you. It's the tongue. It's definitely the tongue. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like squeeing. I was like, showing Melissa, and she's like, I thought you hate dogs. I'm like, but look at this dog. This is a great dog. This is a great dog. I can tell it's a great dog. I can look at a dog and be like, you suck as a dog, don't you? That dog, great dog. He's already loved up. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Yeah. Does he have his cojones? Or is he fixed? Fixed. Definitely somebody's dog then. Tail is docked. Yeah, see, I don't think I even looked at his tail. Yeah, oh yeah, so that was somebody's dog. Man, listen, Paul. I gotta play devil's advocate. Great dog. I'm sure he would make a lovely addition to your household. I know the missus is already attached to him, I can tell by the second video. But there could be a child out there that's missing their puppy. Maybe you don't turn it in, but you just throw up a couple of printed signs. Uh, just for conscience sake. Yeah, listen, I want you to have an awesome dog, but I think, and I can't make you do anything. But the altruist inside of me says maybe one sign, maybe at a Walmart, maybe on like a street pole. I wouldn't go crazy overboard, but I'd throw one or two up to say you tried. Checking the Nextdoor app. Scoobs, the dog doesn't have a beaten stature, how they have that hunched over stature to them. He definitely didn't fear Paul from the sounds of it. It could have just been a dump because either A, they bought a house and realized you can't get homeowners insurance from a lot of places if you own a pit bull. I know because I've declined hundreds of policies for pit bull mixes. There is a list of 9 to 11 dogs that 80% of American homeowners companies will not insure if you admit to owning one. With that said, they're never going to check to see if you own one after you buy the policy. Spoilers, hack alert, here's some stuff for you. Listen, I don't agree with what I'm about to say, but I am going to tell you how to get around a lot of your homeowner's insurance problems. I do this because I hate insurance companies. I worked for one for 8 years. It was not a miserable existence, but it became one eventually. And then I got jaded and saw exactly how much of a racket insurance was. Now I go out of my way to help people legally avoid the trappings of insurance. This free bit of information I would love to give you. It involves your family animals. In the beginning, when you get an insurance policy, they're going to ask you if you have any dogs. If at the immediate time that you buy the policy do not have a dog, don't tell them you're going to get one because they're going to ask you what you're getting. Just say, no, I have no dogs if that's a truth. Don't lie on your form. It's a federal crime. It is a felony. It is Trust me, I've had to write statements nullifying policies and costing people thousands of dollars in fines. Don't lie. It's not worth it. With that said, very little way of finding out because the order of operations for once a policy has been written, it is not yet bound until photographs of the home, typically only the outside, are given. Once those photos are in, usually taken by an agent or somebody that is bonded by the agency to take those photos, they're never coming back to your house. Very rarely, even on renewal, will they come back to your house. So, if you can honestly say that at the time you purchased your policy, you don't have a dog, or if, let's say, you took your dog to your neighbor's house while you were doing that and say, do you have a dog? Right now, I do not have a dog. You're not lying. At that moment, you don't have a dog. I digress. They can deny a policy based on dogs. The most common dogs that you cannot own in most states, I know New York's list by heart. Many other states have different rules. Pit Bull, Rottweiler, Doberman Pinscher, Chow Chow, aka a Chow, Cane Corso, aka a Canary Dog, anything mixed with any of the above. Malamute, yes, a Malamute is illegal to own in most states when it comes to I shouldn't say illegal to own, is frowned upon and disqualifying in most states if you own one. Why a Malamute? They're big and they don't bark. They're considered a guard dog. I'm not lying, it's true. Some places will not do Great Danes, even though overwhelmingly Great Danes are gentle giants. The sheer size makes them a liability and you cannot get them insured. Another dog that most people are shocked to find on the list are bulldogs. Anybody who's ever met a bulldog knows bulldogs are giant softies. My mother owns one. However, they have one of the hardest bite pressures in the dog world. Not the highest, but one of the, and therefore are a liability. It sucks because those are the dogs you want at your house, especially if you're trying to prevent. Believe it or not, some states will not, some companies will not insure you if you own a German Shepherd. Yes, I know that's ridiculous. German Shepherds are not allowed by certain companies. I know because I wrote for one of those companies that wouldn't allow a German Shepherd. So, those are widely considered the no-no dogs. If you have a mix and it looks like something else, let them know it's the other item that's in there. If it is a pit bull lab mix and they don't specifically ask if it's a bulldog mix, feel free to tell the truth. It's a lab mix. What's it mixed with? A couple other things I've been told. Okay, they're not going to get into it. They want to sell you the policy. They don't want to disqualify you. They lose money if they disqualify you. I know because at a certain point I stopped asking those questions. If I choose to breed for service animal, probably a lab. Oh, labs, yeah, great service animal. There was a type of dog that I can't remember. One of the states didn't allow. That was just stupid. For the life. Oh, the other one that's on the list that I forgot to mention is the Italian ones. Mastiffs. Mastiffs are also on the list. Mastiffs. Yeah, Chihuahua should be on the list. Fun fact, #1 dog bite cases in the world back in the aughts, the 20 aughts when I was doing insurance. #1 dog bite in America was Chihuahua. #2, Poodle. Poodle. Yeah. Poodle and Chihuahua, two most frequently biting dogs. Yeah, Mastiffs are. I owned a Mastiff mix, and that dog was a terror. It was too big to control. I could fit my head almost in its mouth. Mastiffs are massive. Yes. I want to say the Bull Mastiff is one of the top two bite pressures. Let's find out. Let's do some Googling. Boop. Obviously, it goes without saying. Wolf hybrids, not allowed in most. The Kangal is the highest. I don't even know what one is, but there it is. There's a Cane Corso. Cane Corso is the canary dog. And the English Mastiff. Does anybody know what a Cane Corso is? Does anybody not know what a Cane Corso is? For those who don't know, I'm going to show you a canary dog, aka the Preso Canario. This is a Cane Corso. This is a canary dog. This dog wants to eat your lunch. Oh, that's a fake photo. That's a better one. That dog wants to eat your lunch. It is basically a hellhound. A Preso Canario. Same thing. Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. These dogs are massive. As you saw, they have the second most bite power. Yeah, that's also doctored. That's a fallacy. This isn't though. That's about right. They are killers if you train them to be. But look at that face. It's got a little face. So yeah, I like Dobermans. Melissa's cousin has a Doberman. Melissa grew up in a house full of Rottweilers, so she had Rotties growing up. Scooby Doo, gone Sith. Yeah, it's a good point. I like that. Scooby Doo, gone Sith. She grew up with Rotties. Her cousin has Dobermans. The most vicious dog I ever owned was the bulldog mass or the pit bull mastiff mix, which that actually ended a relationship. I had to break up with the girl because I hated her dog. What up, KP? Hey, dude. A Greyhound family, dumb as a brick but fast as all get out. Gold, you grew up with a Goldie? Oh, KP, I got something to show you. Oh, maybe I don't. Never mind. I guess Doug took it back. Is this it? Oh, I think this is it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look what he got. Arguably greatest running back of all time. Paul, I was talking about them earlier. Everybody wants the Farquad. I'm not joking. People would be walking by and they would dead stop and take a look at the Farquad and comment on the Farquad. I don't know why, but I haven't sold one since we launched it. I don't know. Paul, they're beautiful. The quotes are nice. I don't know what's happening. I am confused. Doug, Trevor, and I actually brought up your product in conversation in our Tuesday meeting. Wow, I rushed that one? What do you mean you rushed that one? Well, they love it. You were a solid 20-minute conversation in our Tuesday meeting wondering what's going on here. Usually you sell out in like 48 hours, 72 hours, week tops. I don't know, man. We're flummoxed. John Lithgow is a legend. Yep. No, it's not a bad thing. We're just figuring, hey, what can we do to make this hot? Like, I don't like. First of all, I will tell you, I want that Leslie Nielsen. I want to put that Leslie Nielsen next to my autographed Leslie Nielsen portrait I have. I mean, I want all of them. I want the birdcage one too. Let you draw pinups. I know. Maybe you should have hidden a boob in every photo. Doug says, I want the Princess Bride or the Hangover. Hello, Doug. It's been a very long time since I've seen you. Doug, we were just talking about dogs. For those who don't know, Doug does not own any dogs. If you go to his house, at no time will you see a dog. So Doug, a dog is a four-legged animal that chews on bones, chases balls. Yeah, all the dogs belong to Hannah. None of them are his. There's only like 13 dogs at his house. Right, Chef? I know. They're tantalizing. But yeah. Whew. We don't know, Paul. Doug, I was just telling Paul we spent a solid 20 minutes on Tuesday trying to rack our brains to figure out why Paul hasn't sold out yet. And how, okay, listen, I'll say this. You just got on. You don't know what we were talking about. What was the number one piece everyone looked at the con? Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. See, everybody wants a piece of your Farquad. Everybody. Nailed it. Yeah. I have it right here. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. This was the hit of the con. Everybody loved it. The giveaway was also a big hit amongst the peeps. Quite a few mentioned Dark Helmet, including a photo of Dark Helmet holding this, which I don't know if it made our social media. I do not think this means what you think this means. Not as many people as you'd think, Scoobs. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Hold on, wait, I want to tell you something. I love it. What is this? A center for ants? How can we expect to teach children to learn how to read if they can't get inside the building? Oh God, I pierced the toast. So what? You pierced the toast. Men smear. I know more than you. Doug and I were actually quoting him today. Bring me all of your bacon. Now, I'm going to repeat myself because I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I want you to go back in the kitchen and bring me all the bacon you have. Plus, it's not a purse. It's called a satchel. Indiana Jones wears one. Doug personally knows this child. It's true. Doug knows that baby in real life. Not a baby anymore. Leslie the Frenchman and Igor. But the con was a little weird. Don't lose Doug. Igor. It's pronounced Igor. Igor. What movie did they pronounce it Igor? Was it him? I think it was messing with him. He was like Igor. I don't remember. I know one of them. That was the get. Oh, hey, buddy. Carlos, it is. That's right, Carlos. The baby's name was Carlos. Until it wasn't. We had two younger people come up to the booth. And we were showing them Lee's stuff. They were looking at Lee's stuff. And then they were like, oh, it's a little too expensive. And I was like, oh, I was going to show them Lee's other stuff. I was like, you guys like Star Wars, right? This boy looked me straight into my ocular stems and said, I've never seen it, but I'm familiar with the memes. Never seen Star Wars? That's not a you problem. That's a your parents' problem. So, there was generally some products we had that were over people's heads. I wanted to say that. My first knee-jerk reaction was to say, I'm so sorry you had bad parents. But then they said something right afterwards that made everything make sense. And now, listen, I am going to make this joke. I am. It's a sad state of affairs that I have to apologize before I even say the joke. Because it's only a half joke. Does anybody know what Job Corps is? Job Corps is to help people get jobs that can't get jobs either because they are either a felon. A lot of it is orphans. Orphans will go through Job Corps. People that can't necessarily get a standard job can go through Job Corps. And there's other people that just choose to go through Job Corps because you get to sent all over the U.S. and the world to just do manual labor and get paid for it. But the kid says, I have never seen Star Wars, but I know the memes. And I'm thinking, your parents are awful. And then he's like, I'm here with Job Corps. I don't have much money. I'm thinking, oh, that's why. You probably don't have parents. That makes sense. And now I feel like an ass. So, maybe he didn't have parents. I don't know. I'm so glad I didn't say the quiet part out loud because I would have really looked like a jerk. And one of the few moments that me staying silent was a good idea. Job Corps was partnership with one of the offshoots of my high school. This is a true story. I went to high school in Orchard Park, New York. Only Don and Carlos and anybody who knows where the Buffalo Bills are know of Orchard Park, New York. Orchard Park, New York is a wealthy suburb of Buffalo. I hate it with an unbridled passion. The people that live there are mostly jerks or football players. And it is awful for somebody who grew up in a low income household to end up in high school. And Orchard Park High School, because it was this preppy town high school, based most of its grading on homework because they knew people weren't going to pass it just based upon the stuff. So the high school grade 50% of it was homework. I didn't do homework, so I failed miserably because I'm not doing busy work. I'm going to ace every test you give me because I know it. I'm not going to do your busy work because harumph. But I digress. They have a school, offshoot school, a vocational school that they send people like me in high school called Potter Road. Potter Road was to teach you a vocation. If you were a girl, hey, listen, again, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not saying this is a social commentary. But if you were a girl, you went to cosmetology class there. That was your only option. If you were a girl and sent to Potter Road, you were doing cosmetology. If you were a boy and you got sent to Potter Road, you were either going to become a mechanic, a welder, or something else. And Job Corps would heavily recruit out of Potter Road once they graduated. So that's how I know Job Corps. I know it as, hey, you are going to struggle in life. Let us give you at least a job and some money and the chance to go anywhere in the world that we operate. It could be more. Now, that was back in the 90s, way back in the 1900s, folks. So, I mean, it could be different now. I haven't Googled Job Corps since then. I mean, technically, I didn't Google it then because Google didn't exist when I was in high school. I'm that old. But I could be wrong. That's just what I remember. Chef says, I knew I was in trouble when asked while I was teaching my age, and my answer was, I saw Star Wars before A New Hope. Hmm. What did I watch Star Wars related this weekend? Oh, I'm forcing James to watch Clone Wars. He hasn't watched Clone Wars yet. He's a Captain Rex fan, but doesn't know truly how awesome Captain Rex is. So I'm making him watch Clone Wars now. All right, folks. Last call. Last call before we pack it in for tomorrow. It's so big. That's how big it is. It sounds like a thunderstorm. Only 4 from the vault left before that bad boy goes somewhere. The ATRT with a clone trooper riding it needs to be hit. Oh my goodness. I want somebody to when Ahsoka goes back, was it Ahsoka? No, it wasn't Ahsoka. Who was it? Was it Kanan? When they go back and see the old clone troopers, and they have modified the AT-AT for sand trawling. That piece of machinery is like my new favorite Star Wars vehicle. Out of all the items that we have, and I could only choose one to keep, boy, you're putting me on the spot. That is an impossible question. It's an impossible question. I love the Leslie Nielsen. It is one of my favorite things that has come across our desk. I really love this too. This is an unbelievable piece of art. I like this because I know I could get a wicked trade from Doug if I hit this. I could probably walk into his vault and pick a medium piece if I landed this one. I love this piece because I love dinosaurs in museums, and this reminds me of the murals you find in a museum. So yeah. All right, where is it? I need a better picture. Oh, sorry, it wasn't an AT. It was an ATTE. Shut up, that's not real. Okay, custom built, I was gonna say. I was about to pee my pants right on camera. This thing right here is like my new favorite thing on the planet. I love it. It is great. And apparently somebody made it out of Lego. And now I got a little PD tingle. It was from Star Wars Rebels. And it is the greatest Star Wars vehicle, in my opinion, now. I think about it more than I probably should. Be honest with you. It's Captain Rex's retirement home. No way. It's real? No way. Oh man, it's real. I didn't think it was an actual set. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, that's the OG one. That's not the one. $75 $157. Thank you, lady. Sugar plums. Yeah, I'm willing to wager it's expensive because it's discontinued. I've never seen it before. I'm no Doug, but I do keep my finger on the pulse of Lego, I believe. And I don't know how I never heard of this before. So it's gotta be discontinued. Or, yeah, it's retired. Son of a biscuit. That means the price doubled. Ugh. Yeah, it looks like it, Chef. Well, the good news is in little less than 2 months, it's my birthday. So I know what I will be asking Melissa for my birthday. I only typically get one present for my birthday, mostly because, quite frankly, I hate my birthday and don't like celebrating it. I really prefer not celebrating it, and especially after last year, although I had a lot of fun, I'm not keen to see what this year holds for me. Look up Cloud City. I didn't even know Cloud City had a set. Yeah, looks like I missed a lot. I remember when Mos Eisley came out. Valued at $7,000. I bet we can find it cheaper than that. Yeah, there it is, cheaper than that. Excuse me. Oh, wait, that's a different one. Interesting. Oh, that's why. It's got the that's the V2. That's the V2 boba. That is a very sought after boba. I think that's the green pack boba. It is the green pack boba. That figure by itself is stupid expensive. Stupid expensive. That figure by itself costs a lot. Yeah, see, you can buy it with no minifigs for 600. See, people got it just for the Lando and the boba, and if I'm not mistaken, that's also the first Carbonite Han that they switched, and it looks completely different now. Yep, there it is. $2,000 for that boba. Yep. That is a fake. It's on Mercari, so you know it's fake. Yep. 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 Mm. Yes. No, I'm familiar with that Chase boba. I'm familiar. I just didn't realize it was a Cloud City set. As a matter of fact, I just bought, and Jimmy doesn't know this. I just bought the Series 2 Captain Rex for him. The Series 1 Captain Rex is expensive. I couldn't afford the Series 1. but I did get him the Series 2. And it comes in a mini set. This is the mini set, and that is the V2 Captain Rex. Jimmy does not have a Captain Rex. Oh no, Mr. Young, absolutely. This one is, I mean, that's like a $10 fig by itself. The V1 has the cloth pauldron and cape. It is super expensive. It's like $150 for the OG Captain Rex. So I just bought him this one for $24. He should be getting that in the mail probably tomorrow. Tomorrow or Friday. He doesn't know that's coming. Where's the phase 1? Yeah, here you go. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not cloth, it's plastic. That's right. This is phase 1. Oh, absolutely. Very sought after fig. The phase 1 is the plastic. This one has the shoulder pauldron. Yeah, this is the OG one, not a cheap one to come by. Honestly, I get it. It's cool. But this one's really, as far as looks, this one is the superior Rex. Yeah, I saw the sail barge. Yep, man, I cannot believe the Yeah, Melissa's gonna have to buy me that. Mrs. the Breaker may not have a choice. Hmm. Okay, I gotta stop looking at Lego. Doing a job. All right, folks, I'm gonna check the gate and then we're gonna get out of here. See you, Carlos. And the gate is clear. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. All right. Gentlemen and ladies, I love each and every one of you. Do me a favor. Take care of yourselves and each other so we can do this again tomorrow. Oh, one thing I forgot. You need to not forget, I got more Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee case is here. I should probably not have it hiding. I should probably have it out front. That's another thing I would love to see go this week. I am dying to see what's in there. Lots of goodies, I suspect. Take care. I love you all. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow.